Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chu and today we're going to be going over how you can make beats inspired by 808 Mafia from scratch using FL Studio stock plugin. In this video we're going to be going over interesting ways to create your own unique melodies, and when it's all said and done you're going to come away with the skills to make consistently fire dark trap bangers. All the drum sounds used in this tutorial can be found for free in my 14 drum kit, which you can access in the first link in the description below. Please drop a like on this video as it greatly helps my channel against the YouTube algorithm. And as you do, I wish you a wonderful learning experience. God bless you and enjoy. Oh, and just to let you know, this is going to be a little bit of a different tutorial style. It's a voiceover on top of a screen recording. Let me know if you fuck with it, because this would help me get a lot more valuable content to you a lot more consistently, a lot faster, which I would love to do. Things are picking up for me musically, so I don't have as much time as I used to do tutorials, you know, the full edited content pieces. So if you guys really like this, please let me know, because I could get out a bunch of these much quicker. All right, peace. So here, right at the beginning, I'm really just trying to get a solid chord progression melody going. That's really my only goal. And this is basically just the 1/7 in the harmonic minor. It's super simple stuff. That's usually the scale I'm working from most of the time. So once I found something I liked, I just hopped in the Flex and tried to find like a dope bell. This was a really good one. And this is when I really caught the vibe. Like I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a good beat. So here I'm just doing some chord voicing, where I'm just moving some of the notes and the chords in different places to see what kind of character I can get from the same chords. So here I'm trying to lay down a flute on top, and I'm not gonna lie to you, laying this flute down was an absolute struggle. You're gonna see me fight with it throughout the rest of this cookup. We did eventually get it to fit beautifully in the final beat, and you can go check that out if you want real quick and come back. But I considered taking it out right before I ended up finding a dope vibe for it. And that just goes to show you, man, sometimes you really just have to stick with it. Cause god damn, in real time I think this actually took 45 minutes, but the entire beat only took me an hour to make. So you gotta stick with it until you get a dope vibe, man. But yeah. yeah, as you can see, like this was on my like 4th time starting over, just trying to figure something out. So here I'm just laying down some like piano chords. I just wanted something big and lush to kind of lay over the bells to give the entire melody kind of just like body, if that makes sense. So here, I believe this is just more chord voicing. Yeah, just more chord voicing. And chord voicing is actually a pretty good technique when you're layering a bunch of instruments playing the same kind of melody, to kind of get different characters out of them and to make them seem like they're doing different things. Chord voicing is really good for that. Just voice different, like do different voicings on the chords for different instruments, and you can get really dope textures and character out of your melodies like that. So here I'm just bringing everything into the mixer. I knew I wanted to slap some kind of gross beat on this. I was definitely going for that Southside vibe for this entire video, for this entire beat. And so I knew I was gonna pull out the gross beat at some point. So here I'm just tweaking it until I find something dope that I like. And I did actually bus all the melodies into one mixer track so that I could just affect them all with kind of a one effects track, and then I would do like phase effects in some sends, things like delay and reverb I would do in some sends, which I think is coming up here in a second. And I just like that because it gives me more control in my mix, and it just makes things sound cleaner. Yeah, the melody was still sounding a little dark to me all the way throughout, so I thought this halftime changeup really kind of brought the darkness into the melody and would bring that darkness into the whole beat that I was really looking for. This brightness is fine, but if it was repeating all the way throughout, it would have been a little distasteful to me. So here come these delay sends I was talking about. These are really cool. I'm excited about these. Forgive me for not showing the actual linking for the sends, but there's some good tutorials on YouTube for how to do this. It's pretty simple, buses and sends and stuff like that. And even my previous last 2 tutorials have talked about it a lot. But here we go with the chorus send. This is just to add a little bit more low-end character to the entire melody. Here's some delay. I wanted to ping pong it to make those bells sound really, you know, ambient, ominous, and washed out. I really caught a vibe off of that. So then I did the delay and I sent it into the reverb so that I could make the delay sound really wide and really like spacious and ambient. So here's the drums. It's pretty self-explanatory from here on out, but I'll dip in to explain some pretty cool things that I did here. So now we're just starting with the 808. Again, all these drum sounds are available for free in the 14 drum kit. First link in the description below. So the cool thing about the 14 drum kit is that it's not sounds that I've actually made. It's a stash kit based on the best performing beats I've ever dropped. So it's based on songs that I've had that have gotten, you know, like 500,000 streams. It's based on some of my best placements, like stuff with Younger Chief. It's based on some of my most viral beats like Centerfold and you know, things like Comet. A lot of those 808s that you like, stuff like that is in there. The kicks are in there. So it's a really comprehensive kit. The sounds are super clean, so you know they're going to be punchy, knocking straight out of the pack. So definitely check that out if you're looking for hard drum sounds and you really don't know where to start. I still recommend buying packs from your favorite producers because that's how you're going to get the best curated sound. But if you're just looking for solid sounds that you know are good and you're looking for a drum kit with lifetime updates based on artists and producers that you love, definitely check out the 14 drum kit. So here's where we finally win our fight with the flute. So I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys see what I ended up coming up with. Let me know in the comment section what you think about what I came up with. Almost deleted it here. This is where I was like, this basically. because so we're gonna fast forward through some mixing, but I so badly wanted it to sound like a dope just whistle, someone whistling on top of the track. And when I finally got it, I was like, let's fucking go, man. So here I just added this dope air horn, which I like to do when I'm making these 808 Mafia like style beats. It's just like, it's like their air horn, but it's like in my own style. I forgot what kit I actually ended up getting this from, but oh no, it's actually in my centerfold drum kit, yeah. So here's a little bit of the dope things that I ended up doing in mixing. So side chaining, I usually do a little bit of side chaining in almost all my beats with the kick. And some other side chaining ends up happening, but the main one's with my kick. So here I'm just cleaning up some of that room reverb on the drums. A little bit more side chaining on the hi-hats now. I added some more drums, so here I'm just mixing those in. I wanted the whole beat to sound a little bit heavier, so layering these in was just like the key to that. Here, I added a gating automation to the hi-hat so that I could have like sections where it's doing kind of like a 4-step, and then the rest of it would be doing that 2-step glitching pattern that I set up earlier. I was just lazy. I didn't feel like fixing the pattern, so it was just like a lazy way to do it. And then here I'm doing this bass that I added for a little bit of like change up in the beat. I ended up adding some slides. I don't think I recorded that for this tutorial, or I think yeah, but you'll hear it in the final beat, which should be coming up here in a second actually. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this. Drop a like if you learned anything, and yeah, peace.